and I appreciate it. Oh my God, Joseph. Oh my God, thank you. Oh God, and you guys keep giving in super chat. They take out 30%. Thank you.
Jonathan Lee Riches. Today is Saturday, December 15th, 2012. I made an earlier video of calling Ryan Lanza, who is the brother of the alleged shooter in Connecticut, Adam Lanza. I tried calling him at work. He works for Ernst & Young. When I called the work, his voice was on the answer machine at his job. That was 201-872-2200. Look in the directory and look for Lanza. Now, if you call it now, his voice is no longer on that answer machine. Now it gives a number to call 212-773-7690, which I have in my phone, and we are going to call it and see what happens.
You have reached 212-773-7690. Leave a message at the tone or press 0 for assistance.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Lee Riches. My telephone number is 610-235-1301. I'm looking for Ryan Lanza. I wanted to speak to Ryan Lanza. I'm very concerned of what's going on in the situation. America is under attack. The Illuminati and New World Order, I didn't say it properly, but New World Order is in full force, and I believe that Adam Lanza, Ryan's brother, was a victim of mind control. If you could give me a call to verify this, or give me your opinion, your thoughts of the situation, I really appreciate it. But I am going to press 0 to get to the operator after this call. Thank you. Jonathan Lee Riches, Sandy Hook Elementary School. The front entrance. They're not letting anyone in. Adam Lanza was a victim of a mind control experiment orchestrated by the Illuminati, and I'm here to solve the puzzle. Jonathan Lee Riches, downtown Newton, Connecticut. 6 o'clock in the morning, December 16th, 2012. And I'm pretty much at the crime scene. Jonathan Lee Riches, December 16th, 2012, and I am in Newton, Connecticut, town of where the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting occurred. And it is early in the morning, and I am in downtown, directly downtown, and this is Riverside Street, Highway 34, and you'll see there, down that street there, is Sandy Hook Elementary School. Police are not letting anyone go past there, unless you are law enforcement. I believe they're trying to cover something up. I believe this whole incident was a false flag attack. I believe that Adam Lanza was mind controlled by the Illuminati, or possibly by some sort of New World Order global elitists. I'm here as a truth seeker to figure out what's going on and to find answers, because this will affect every American, with the taking away of their civil liberties and the disarmament
Get the fuck up. Simon says, get the fuck up. Throw your hands in the sky. Who's in the back sipping yak, y'all? What's up? Girls, rub on your titties. Yeah, I said it, rub on your titties. New York City, bitty, committee, pity, the fool that act shitty in the midst of the calm, the witty.
Jonathan Lee Riches. And I'm here with my friends Adam and Ryan Lanza. And we are, that's Bresson Farm Road, and we are going to the neighborhood of 36 Yogananda Street in Sandy Hook, Connecticut. We are going to go to the house of Ryan and Adam Lanza, and we're going to figure out what's going on. It's snowing out, and the residents should be up the street here, and we are truth seekers, and we're going to find out why Adam Lanza was mind controlled and manipulated to go in and allegedly shoot little kids in Sandy Hook Elementary School, and why this happened. Yogananda Street is right up here, but looks like we have a police presence. We have media outlets up here. What's going on here? The media. How do you feel, people, about the media talking about you guys? Mr. McNeil, James Holmes is innocent. Corticella, James Holmes is innocent. Deemer, James Holmes is innocent. Free James Holmes. Free James Holmes. Free James Holmes. Free James Holmes. James, what do you want?
How can I help you?
Is this McDonald's?
Yes.
Sir, me and my friend, I'm with my friend James here. James, what would you like to eat, James? James is interested in getting a bunch of weapons. You don't sell that, do you?
No.
What do you want, James? What about mustard gas? Do you serve mustard gas?
We do.
Okay, well, how about Coors Light?
No.
Alright, fine. We'll take our business elsewhere. Peace be with you. And today is 12/13/2012, and I would just like to wish my friend James Holmes a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. I love you, Jimmy. Yo, Jonathan Lee Riches. What's up? What's up, everybody? America. And I'm in my bed here. And you see my friend James. We're laying in bed. We're kind of like hanging out in bed. But look what it is. It's 9 News 9. 9 News 9 in Denver. And it looks like, let's go watch the news.
What's your dream deal? Great prices.
Oh man, it's like actually an advertisement. But yeah, we're hanging out together. We usually sleep together. The bed is kind of like messy, but it is what it is. We'll get a maid to clean it up. But check this out. Look.
Pennsylvania man may be in big trouble. trouble for tampering with mail belonging to James Holmes. We found him bragging about it online, and we asked the feds about it. They suspect fraud and confirm they're investigating where the suspect's mail may be going out.
Oh my God.
James Holmes had
James
ammunition
Mail's
tactical
coming
gear
to this
sent his
guy.
apartment in Aurora. But now someone else hundreds of miles away may be getting his mail. That's this man, who was just released from federal prison in April after serving 10 years for wire fraud. His name is Jonathan Lee Riches. He's notorious for filing thousands of bogus lawsuits against celebrities, and he may have filed bogus motions in the Holmes case too. This week we noticed Riches posted this Facebook photo of a magazine addressed to Holmes.
God.
The yellow mail forwarding sticker shows an address in Pennsylvania where Riches lives. We contacted postal inspectors about it.
Did you send your mail to Rich's house, James? Everybody wants to know the truth. You can admit to it.
Okay, Jonathan Lee Riches here. I'm in the back of the Pulse nightclub here in Orlando, Florida, and this is where Omar Mateen actually went in and shot up innocent people in the LGBT community. You can see bullet holes. Actually, let me see. You can see the bullet holes still through the wall. So that shows how powerful the weapons were used. But no one in the courtroom even realizes that Jonathan Lee Riches, the world's most litigant man, is sitting in the courtroom. The man that made a scene at the James Holmes trial, the man that went to Sandy Hook and posed as Adam Lanza's uncle, the man that is being accused of filing frivolous litigation all across the country. Jonathan Lee Riches. It's very troubling and disturbing hearing about the crisis with the water in Flint, Michigan, and here in Pennsylvania. I felt like I have to do a duty to help the residents, all you residents in Flint, Michigan. I wrote a letter. I'm writing a letter here. This is to your mayor, Karen Weaver, in Flint, Michigan, and here is attached my letter, open letter, and I will read this. Dear Flint, Michigan Mayor Karen Weaver, my name is Jonathan Lee Riches, and I want to help make the residents of Flint, Michigan safe. Here is some Pennsylvania drinking water from my well. Please distribute this water to your residents. Thanks, Jonathan Lee Riches. And I'm going to put that in the letter here, and I got some water in my well, and I'm going to pour this into the envelope, and here we go. And I'm going to seal it and lick this, and I'm going to send this out today to the Flint Mayor Karen Weaver, and hopefully all the residents in Flint, Michigan will have safe, adequate drinking water. And this is an atrocity that the Flint water management would recklessly endanger other people's lives with poor management. So here in Pennsylvania, I'm willing to help. Springs, Florida, and behind me, this is a Juanita Way in Tarpon Springs. This is a trailer park, and behind me, 3 people got murdered, and 3 dogs were found murdered inside a trailer right there. Police actually have it closed off, so I don't know if people can see me live, but actually there was a murder. There was a murder right there. 3 people murdered, 3 people murdered, and 3 dogs found in that trailer right behind me. Tarpon Springs, Florida, Juanita Way. Juanita Way in Tarpon Springs, Florida. I'm here checking it out and seeing what's going on. I'm going to pull around on the other side and see. But 3 people found, murdered, right there, right now. Police are investigating. Let me turn the camera around. Let me turn the camera around. That's the crime scene. Crime scene right there. Crime scene. 3 people. 3 people. 3 people found murdered and 3 dogs. Was that 3 dogs found in the home? I'm me. I'm an independent reporter. Was that 3 dogs or 3?
The article had 3 dogs.
3 dogs. 3 dogs. 3 dogs. Officer. Alright, so the officer just told me, the officer behind me just told me 3 dogs. 3 dogs and 3 people were found murdered behind me. Tarpon Springs. They actually got it sealed off, and I'm here reporting. I'm gonna figure out what's going on, and if I find out more information, I'll let you know. 3 people were found murdered in that trailer behind me. 3 people found murdered and 3 dogs, and police have it closed off. Shame, but I'm here. I'm gonna flip the camera around one more time. It seems like a nice trailer park community. It doesn't look like there's violence around here at all. But apparently, and then the police are already reporting that apparently the victims knew who the perpetrators were, or perpetrator. So this is what's going on in Tarpon Springs. I'll spin around on the other side if I find out. Right behind me, 3 people murdered in there. It's making the news right now. 3 people murdered, 3 dogs found murdered in that trailer.
Riches. And today is December 16, 2012, and I'm behind the crime scene. I made it behind the police, and this is downtown Newton, Connecticut, site of the Sandy Hook school shooting massacre. And this is downtown Newton. As you can see, there's lots of memorials, flowers, and a heavy police and media presence. And I was just down at the Sandy Hook school, but they wouldn't let anyone in. They got it blocked off. And they won't let anyone move. And I'm here today to seek the truth on why Adam Lanza was mind controlled and manipulated. And this is a visual here. NBC4 correspondent. Downtown Newton, Connecticut. And I'm in the mix. And if you notice, I'm going over to my car and I'm going to show you something. Look at all these news meetings. But when we go into my car, what do we have here? And what's under the masks? Yeah, it's Adam and Ryan Lanza. And we're together in downtown Newton. And I'm here to seek the truth.
His and his family came under attack by Turkish military coup and counter-coup protesters while at his apartment in Istanbul, Turkey.
Allahu Akbar. I'm in Istanbul, Turkey. Outside there's shooting going on. I think there's a military coup going on outside. I'm scared and nervous. Get back! Get away from the windows! There's a coup going on outside. I don't know if somebody's trying to take over the country. But we're very scared here and they're shooting all over the place outside. I just want to inform everybody. I'm making a video right now to let everybody know that Turkey is being taken over by the military, and we don't know what to do. Get inside, hide, get the kids. My kids are scared, everybody's scared, there's gunshots everywhere in downtown Istanbul. Just to inform everybody what's going on.
After hearing the constant gunshots, Jonathan Lee Richards took the fight to the streets. He was shot at many times, luckily he didn't suffer any injuries. He was stopped at the break by the military coup forces. Watch this.
Jonathan Lee Richards, I'm here in Istanbul, and I'm being shot at. A lot of chaos going on here. I'm being shot at. I'm here on the bridge, and Turkish coup military are not letting us get onto the bridge, and we're all stuck here. It's total chaos. I feel like I'm in danger. I want my family to know back home that I'm okay. No. Let the ambulance go through. Let him go through. Jonathan Lee Richards. No. Get away. Come back. I want to let my family know back home that I'm okay. And I'm trying to get to the airport to get out of here, but it's total chaos. Looks like the military has attempted a coup on the government of Turkey. Duck, guns. Just duck. Everybody duck. I don't know what's going on here, but I'll keep everybody informed. I'm okay for now. I'm here in Istanbul, Turkey. So you're saying this is a white supremacist sign. You're saying don't flash this inside of me. Why? I'm asking you.
I'm asking you to not flash any signs. It doesn't
You
matter
said
what
you
it
called this the white supremacist sign, correct?
is. Look on YouTube. Why don't you YouTube?
Are you calling this the white supremacist?
After 31 years of experience in law enforcement? Yes. So what do you want me to say?
Okay,
yes.
well, I mean,
so don't
it's
do
not-
that or you're out.
So you're saying if I flash this inside a school here,
You just won.
That's all right. We're just having a
that's a
conversation.
free. That's not a white supremacist sign.
Why don't you explain what it means to you?
It means everything is okay. Okay, everything's okay.
Okay.
I testified
But
in
he
court
told
as an
me I
expert.
can't flash this.
You
That's
know
why I
what?
brought
Let
you
me
out.
tell you something. You're going to be surprised, but I'm an expert witness in court. So you know what?
Okay. That's all right. We're good. We're good. We're starting the meeting again. We're gonna start the meeting. We're gonna start.
What is wrong with you?
We'll come back.
But you can't do it anymore. That's what I'm telling you.
You're saying I can't do this. Fine. I won't
No
do that.
sign.
I won't do that. That's fine.
All right,
That's fine.
let's come
Thank
back
you.
in.
Thank you. Thank you. You said I couldn't do this sign. Said I couldn't do the OK sign. He said it was a white supremacist sign. Said it was a white supremacist sign. That's not true. Is this ridiculous or what? This is where we're going. This is where we're at in America. I can't flash the OK sign at a school board meeting. He said it was a white supremacist sign, which it's not.